the new Fujifilm. Now, even the Fujifilm X100, X100S, and now the X100T, the X100F is about to roll out in 22 days. I am hooking myself up with one of those ASAP for a real review. There have been some Fuji puppets. You know what a puppet? I love this camera. It's like, well, you're a puppet for the company. You know, you can't trust people like that. I do trust Fuji, however. They're actually the only company that I do trust. I don't trust anybody, ever. And everybody makes mistakes. But Fuji's good about not turning their customers into beta testers. The question I keep getting asked is, how much better is the X100 to F going to be? I've talked to a couple of people that have the pre-production model, and it is exactly what I said and predicted it to be months ago. I've actually seen samples of how fast autofocus acquisition is. So not only is acquisition better, but tracking is radically better. Is it up to the speeds of the XT2? No, but the X100T had pretty crappy. It's a street/candid camera, but it's got a leaf shutter. And oh my god, you know, a hybrid viewfinder. $1,300 bucks. I mean, this is what Leica should make, but doesn't. You know, screw Leica. Yeah, let me say that again. Screw Leica. I've talked to 3 different sources about the X100F, and the word is out. Everybody that knows how important a leaf shutter is, let me say it again. Leaf shutter. If you don't know what a leaf shutter is and how important it is, you better go look it up. Anyway, this is the camera that people are really jonesing for now, and I found out from 3 different sources that the X100F has had astronomical pre-orders. You know, the X100T didn't. X100F does. It has a new Fujifilm X-Trans 24. Same sensor as in the XT2 and the X Pro 2 and the XT20, so same 24 megapixel X-Trans sensor. Same 23mm f2 lens, which was exquisite before. I mean, anybody that thinks that lens needed to be replaced or anything is just an idiot. The lens was just perfect. There's a 35mm field of view, 23mm f2, and a crop sensor, of course, 35mm equivalent f2. It's going to have a joystick on the back. It's going to have much longer battery life. It's going to take the exact same damn battery as your XT2 and XT1. Well, isn't that nice? Yes. Was it 1200 or 1300? I can't remember if it was 1200 or 1300. I think it was 1200. I don't give a damn either way, because that is actually the camera, other than whatever the Nikon rolls out later this year, because it's their 100th anniversary. That is the camera that I'm actually most looking forward to this year, is the X100F, and I've only got 22 more days to wait. By the way, I talked to a person that's been hooked up with Fuji on the inside for over 20 years. And the reason that Fuji releases all this stuff in February is because it is the end of the fiscal, or is it the beginning, he said. I remember it's the end of the beginning of the Japanese fiscal year. So the reason that Fuji releases all this stuff before March is because March is the beginning, or the end is the beginning is the end. Whatever, anyway, March is the dividing line of the fiscal Japanese year. And that's the reason why Fuji releases all this stuff before March hits. So there's the reason behind that. A guy that's been working with Fuji for a long time. So the X100F is going to be special. I mean, the X100T as opposed to the X100S, like, you know, they made some improvements. The X100F is going to be a serious jumping off point where people are going to really turn their heads, because people are going to notice, A, the battery life drastically improved with that huge honking battery as compared to the little chewing gum battery in the X100S and T. Radically fast autofocus with the joystick on the back. The same amount of focus points, I believe, as the XT2. A lot of real significant improvements. That's excellent. Excellent. Cannot wait to get my hands on one. So, 3 different retailers I've talked to, and the pre-orders have been record. And that's a camera that most photo people, you know, the hardcore people, they love that camera, and there's a reason why. The other people, they don't get why it's so special. If they knew why it was so special, they would really, really love it. But most people don't get it. It's like, I don't get it. It's like a rangefinder camera. It's like, what's so special about that? It's got a fixed lens. It's like, it's a leaf shutter. It's candid. It's what Leica always should have been, but there's no damn way Leica ever could have done something like that. So that's the reason why. It's a true candid slash street rangefinder, because you use it more in candid and street, obviously, but people just don't get it. It's like, well, that's a rangefinder, and it's a 23mm fixed lens. I mean, you can't put nothing else on it. And I don't get why people are. It's like, yeah, you're right. You either get it or you don't get it. The people that get it, they're the people that understand what's going on under the hood on that camera, especially the leaf shutter LS. Let me say leaf shutter again. Leaf shutter. If you want to know why leaf shutter is so important, I made videos about it. You can go research it on the internet. So I cannot wait to get my hands on it, and I hope to be the first person with a commercial X100F in my hands. I hope to be. Obviously, other people have done some reviews on it, people that are hooked up with Fuji, and I'm not saying they're all bad, but I don't trust them. You know, it's like, hey, I got a camera from Fuji. I'm a big time, these people support Fuji no matter what. I don't support anybody no matter what. Somebody does something stupid and screwy, Nikon, Fuji, I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna. Those people don't give me anything. Nope, they sure don't. Okay, so that's it. So I'm on the 22-day countdown to get that damn camera. I cannot wait for it to come out. Absolutely cannot wait. That's really the one I'm anticipating for this year. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Catch you later. Okay, bye. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum.